Greetings, my name is Joe Bustillos. I am the course director for the EDM 613 Media Asset Creation, and this is a little walkthrough of our FSO resources. Okay, so let's just take a look at our desktop here. We are logged into the course and we are logged into the dashboard view. And you can see everything is arranged by the week. Here's the first week's activities here, and then flows down to the second week, third week, fourth week. One thing that I don't like about the dashboard view is that you're left with the impression that when you look at week one stuff that's due, that's the only things that you need to attend to, whereas in the activities view, if you look here, I've actually listed things how I kind of want you to attack them, starting with the syllabus up on top and then moving through the GPS. GPS is one of those sorts of things that's not doesn't fall due until the fourth week, but if you click on it early and go ahead and I've completed this activity early, then what happens is with the GPS is I give you the 100 for your credit, and then as we go along through the 30 days that we're together, if something happens that needs a GPS response, something in terms of attitude or professionalism, then I can record that grade right away, and then you will see it in your FSO. And so it's something where instead of GPS being entirely punitive, it can also be a learning situation, and we can kind of take care of a lot of those sorts of details. So one of the first things, including the comms and links thing, you're going to want to do is the GPS. And so as we flow down here, you can see that here's the week one activities, comms and links, the lit review, all the things are still in the order that they need to be done. But the top three, the syllabus, the calendar, and the GPS can be dealt with quickly also. And then once you get down past all the week one, week two, week three, and week four activities, then you come down to some of the things that, again, you wouldn't see in the dashboard view until the fourth week. You wouldn't notice them. I mean, they're still there when you first launched the FSO. But the course tutorials, blogging tips, copyright issues, thoughts on tech and media history, and then, of course, we've got our thesis track stuff there. Those tools are meant for you to go ahead and jump into whenever you have the opportunity. They're not attached to any specific activity, but they certainly are meant to add enrichment and enhancement of the things that we're going through. What I really wanted to show you is all of our activities, the blogging, the discussion boards, the Wimba, and the reading are all under the particular week's activities. And so when you click it, you get this window here, and it may take a moment or two for it to populate because the information is coming from a blog, kind of a side blog that I have everything organized by. And you'll see here that we've got this window open, and it lists the activities for the week. We've got our discussion boards here, 1 and 2 discussion boards, and as I scroll down, you see the other things that are involved in this week's week one activities. We've got the blogging activity, and then Wimba stuff that you'll need to address and attend to, and then the reading information here. And it's important, obviously, that you do more than just kind of cruise through here, that you go ahead and click into the specific activities within the activities. Here for this example, here we have discussion board quickies, and so you click here, opens up into another window. It's kind of nested, and you scroll down to get the additional information. And with the quickies, it's pretty much the same for each week, that you're going to kind of scroll down, and here's the deliverables, and then here's the actual question for the discussion board. And then as you scroll down, it gives you kind of the course, how the grade breakdown is. And then with the discussion boards, we're actually doing it right here inside of our FSO, inside of the activities. And so you'll click in here, and actually for you now, it looks a little different between what it'll look like for me versus what it looked like for you. For you, it'll ask you for your name, what you want to put in. It'll ask you for your email address. It'll ask you, I think, for a URL. And the URL you probably should put in there is just your blog. And then you, in the comment here, you go ahead and write your comment related to the topic from above. Now, as people start to fill this out, what'll happen is as you continue to scroll down, you'll be able to actually see other people's comments, and you can click on beneath the comments. You can actually reply to the comments within this particular framework here. So that's how that works. And then to get back up, I just click here to week 1, and I'm back to week 1, and then I can continue on. And so here's the blogging, and the blogging thing here basically just tells you what, what's the expectation. It's a description of all the things, 4 blogs a week. It's due on the Sunday of that particular week, in this case week 1, and then gives you a little bit of information on what you should include, and then making sure that if you're using iWeb, make sure your comments are turned on, and obviously if you're using any other platform, you're going to want to make sure that your comments are turned on. Here's our rubric breakdown, and so that is how we use this nested form in FSO. And so once you've completed the activity, obviously you go ahead and click down here where it says I've completed activity. What happens if you do that too early? Well, if you do that too early, as you well know, then what ends up happening is it will disappear off your dashboard, but it'll still be available for you on the activities page. So no harm, no foul, no big deal if you accidentally click I've completed it, even though you haven't completed a particular activity like that. And so everything actually gets turned in via our blog. Let's see. Let's look at the lit review. Let's go here, lit review in the dashboard view. So lit review, dashboard view, here it is. Gives you all the information. Again, it's a little slow populating. And then you can scroll it up so you can kind of see the whole thing here. Scroll it up. Now the lit review is, I believe, the one thing that you actually have to turn in via FSO at least the first time through. And so here's the description, information, resources. Scroll down, and then it'll ask you, go ahead to submit the assignments, choose files to upload. Right now you should get the upload where you can go ahead and click to select your file and upload it and then submit the assignment. And so that's basically kind of a walkthrough of our interface in FSO. So I hope you enjoyed this quick walkthrough. Again, dashboard view shows you everything due that particular week. Only bad part is some things like the syllabus, calendar, and GPS, which I'm not, I'm leaving open for the entire term. We'll only show up here at the end of the term. And then here's week 4. Publishing a leadership project for our AR people. This is something that you will most definitely need to look at long before the 4th week. So here's another problem with the dashboard view. And then of course our resources down here toward the bottom show up in week 4. So if you're strictly a dashboard person, you might not realize that you need to look at these things a bit earlier, which is part of the reason why I tend to like the activities view. Anyway, I'm hoping this helps out, and please contact me if you have any questions, and I will talk to you later.